What if I told you that there's a fragrance house out there creating scents that rival $300 niche masterpieces for under $40? You'd probably think I'm crazy, right? Well, my friends, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of Armaf, the Middle Eastern powerhouse that's been quietly revolutionizing the fragrance game. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jesse, and I'm glad you clicked on this video. And if you're new here, this is where we uncover the hidden gems and brutal truths of the fragrance world. Today, we're ranking 6 of Armaf's most talked about value fragrances for men. From the ones that might disappoint you to the absolute crown jewel that'll have you questioning why you ever spent designer money. Now, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up. These rankings might surprise you, and by the end of this video, your wallet will thank me. But first, let me tell you a quick story. Last month, I was at a coffee shop when this guy walked by wearing something that stopped me dead in my tracks. The scent was intoxicating, smoky, fruity, absolutely magnetic. I had to ask what he was wearing, expecting him to say Creed Aventus or something equally expensive. His answer? A $35 Armaf fragrance. That's when I knew I had to do this ranking. Starting off at number 6, we have Club de Nuit Milestone, and let me be honest with you, this one's going to be polarizing. Released in 2019 as Armaf's take on Creed Millésime Impérial, this aquatic fragrance is either going to be your summer obsession or your biggest regret purchase. Scent profile. The opening hits you with sea notes, red fruits, and bergamot. But here's the catch. That opening is rough. I'm talking metallic, almost gasoline-like notes that'll make you question your life choices. Don't panic though, because after about 30 minutes, something magical happens. Those harsh notes melt away, revealing a beautiful salted watermelon scent with violet and sandalwood in the heart, finishing with ambroxan, musk, and vetiver. Performance. Performance-wise, you're looking at 7+ hours of longevity, with decent projection for the first few hours. It's actually impressive for an aquatic fragrance. Most die within 3 hours, but Milestone keeps going. When to wear. This is strictly a spring and summer fragrance. Think beach vacations, poolside lounging, or those hot summer nights when you want something fresh but substantial. It's technically unisex, but it leans more masculine to my nose. The reality check. Here's why it's ranked last. That opening is genuinely challenging. I've seen grown men scrub this off their skin within the first 10 minutes. The only way to truly enjoy Milestone is through maceration. Buy it, spray it a few times, and let it sit for a month. Then, and only then, will you understand why some people swear by this fragrance. But honestly, at this price point, there are smoother options available. Coming in at number 5 is Club de Nuit Sillage, Armaf's 2020 interpretation of Creed Silver Mountain Water. Now this one's interesting because it's officially marketed as unisex, which immediately puts it in a different category than our other contenders. Scent profile. The opening bursts with bergamot, lemon, black currant, lime, violet leaf, and ginger. Again, we have that signature Armaf harsh opening. It's like they can't help themselves, but push through those first 20 minutes and you're rewarded with a beautiful, fresh, aquatic blend with rose, iris, and jasmine in the heart, settling into sandalwood, cedar, musk, and ambroxan. Performance. This thing is a beast. We're talking 8+ hours easily, with a projection that'll have people asking what you're wearing from across the room. It's almost too strong for an office setting, so use it sparingly. When to wear. Perfect for spring and summer, casual settings, and definitely those outdoor activities. Because it's unisex, it has this clean, sophisticated vibe that works well for daytime wear. Why it's not higher? The reason Sillage isn't ranked higher is simple. It's an aquatic fragrance in a world full of aquatic fragrances. Yes, it performs well, and yes, it smells good, but it doesn't have that special wow factor that makes you reach for it over everything else in your collection. It's reliable, but not revolutionary. Plus, that unisex classification means it might not give you that bold masculine presence that some guys are looking for. At number 4, we have Armaf Craze, the fragrance that made me realize Armaf wasn't just about cloning Creed. This is their take on Parfums de Marly Pegasus. And it's a sweet gourmand masterpiece that'll either make you fall in love or run for the hills. Scent. Profile. The opening features heliotrope, cumin, and bergamot. And yes, you guessed it, another challenging Armaf opening. But wait, about 15 minutes, and you're hit with this gorgeous bitter almond note that's like biting into the world's most expensive marzipan. The heart brings lavender, jasmine, and sage, while the base wraps you in vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. Performance. Craze delivers solid performance with 6 to 8 hours of longevity and good projection for the first 2 to 3 hours. It's not a nuclear bomb like some Armaf fragrances, but it's consistent and reliable. When to wear. This is strictly a fall and winter fragrance. Think cozy sweater weather, date nights, or those cool autumn evenings when you want something comforting and inviting. It's also fantastic for special occasions. This scent demands attention. Personal experience. I remember the first time I wore this, my neighbor stopped me in the hallway just to ask what I was wearing. She said it smelled like expensive cookies and luxury. That's Craze in a nutshell. The limitation. The reason it's not higher is seasonal versatility. This is too heavy and sweet for spring or summer wear. You're essentially buying a fragrance you can only use half the year. But for those cold months, it's absolutely gorgeous. And here's something nobody talks about. This fragrance has serious romantic appeal. Trust me on this one. Number 3 brings us to Club de Nuit Urban Elixir. And this is where things get really interesting. Released in 2022, this is Armaf's modern take on Dior Sauvage, with some Aventus DNA thrown in for good measure. Think of it as the best of both worlds. Scent. Profile. The opening is surprisingly smooth with bergamot, pink pepper, jasmine, and orange blossom. No harsh synthetic blast here. Armaf actually listened to feedback. The heart develops with lavender, geranium, saffron, L.E.P, tagatis, and vetiver, while the base gives you ambroxan, patchouli, amber, cedar, and labdanum. Performance. This is where Urban Elixir really shines. We're talking 8 to 10 hours of solid longevity with excellent projection. I've had people compliment me on this fragrance 8 hours after application. It's genuinely impressive. When to wear. Here's the beauty of Urban Elixir. It's incredibly versatile. Spring, summer, fall, office, casual, date night. This fragrance adapts to any situation. It's modern, fresh, and sophisticated without being overwhelming. The value proposition. At around $30 to $35, you're getting a fragrance that performs better than the $80 Sauvage it's inspired by. Let that sink in. Better performance, similar scent profile, and a fraction of the price. Why it's not number 1. Urban Elixir is fantastic, but it lacks the character and uniqueness of our top 2. It's almost too safe, too universally appealing. Sometimes you want a fragrance that makes a statement, and while this is excellent, it's not groundbreaking. But honestly, if you're building a fragrance wardrobe on a budget, this should be one of your first purchases. Coming in at number 2 is the fragrance that started it all. Club de Nuit Intense Man ED. Released in 2015, this is the original Creed Aventus clone that put Armaf on the map and changed the fragrance game forever. Scent. Profile. The opening is legendary in the worst way possible. Lemon, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, and apple, but delivered with such synthetic intensity that it's like getting slapped with a citrus-scented brick. But here's where the magic happens. After 30 minutes, this transforms into one of the most addictive scent profiles ever created. The heart brings birch, rose, and jasmine, while the base delivers ambergris, musk, vanilla, and patchouli. Performance. Performance varies wildly by batch, but when you get a good one, you're looking at nuclear projection and all-day longevity. This fragrance has a reputation for a reason. It's a beast that refuses to quit. When to wear. This is your confidence fragrance. Job interviews, first dates, important meetings. Whenever you need to make an impression, this is your weapon of choice. It's bold, masculine, and unapologetically powerful. The cultural impact. Let me tell you why this fragrance is special. Before Sydenham, if you wanted the Aventus experience, you had to drop $300 plus. Armaf said, not on our watch, and delivered 90% of that experience for $25. They democratized luxury fragrance. Personal story, I have a friend who's been wearing this for 5 years straight, same fragrance every single day. When I asked him why, he said, "Why mess with perfection?" That's the loyalty this fragrance inspires. Why it's not number one. The only thing keeping this from the top spot is that harsh opening. It's genuinely challenging and can be off-putting to newcomers. Plus, newer formulations have improved on the original concept. And finally, at number one, we have the crown jewel, Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum. Released in 2021, this is everything the original CDNM wanted to be, refined to absolute perfection. Scent profile. The opening features lemon, pineapple, lime, black pepper, bergamot, and pink pepper. But here's the difference. It's smooth. No harsh synthetic blast, just pure sophistication from the first spray. The heart brings jasmine, lily of the valley, rose, and freesia, while the base delivers white musk, ambroxan, ambergris, cedar, patchouli, and leather. Performance? This is performance perfection. 9+ hours of longevity with excellent projection that doesn't overwhelm. It's strong enough to command attention, but refined enough for any setting. When to wear? Anywhere, anytime, any season. This fragrance has achieved true versatility without sacrificing character. It's the holy grail of budget fragrances. The premium experience? The packaging alone tells you this is special. A premium box, black chrome bottle, and it even comes with cufflinks. Armaf went all out to create a luxury experience at a fraction of luxury prices. Why it's number one? This fragrance fixed every complaint about the original CDNM. Harsh opening, gone. Batch variation, minimal. Limited versatility, not anymore. It's the fragrance that proves you don't need to spend hundreds to smell like $1,000,000. Final thoughts, at around $60 to $70, this costs twice as much as regular CDNM, but it's worth every penny. This is the fragrance that'll make you question why anyone spends designer prices. Now that we've covered all 6, let's talk about what each fragrance brings to the table and who should consider what. For the budget-conscious beginner, start with Urban Elixir. It's safe, versatile, and performs excellently without breaking the bank. For the adventurous, try Milestone or Sillage, but be prepared for that challenging opening. These are fragrances that reward patience. For cold weather lovers, Craze is your answer. Nothing beats that almond vanilla goodness on a cold winter night. For the experienced enthusiast, the limited edition. Parfum is calling your name. It's the refinement you've been waiting for. The universal truth. Every single one of these fragrances offers incredible value. Even our last place Milestone delivers more performance than most designer fragrances at twice the price. Buying advice. If you can only afford one, go with the limited edition Parfum. If you can afford two, add Urban Elixir. If you want to explore the full range, start with these recommendations and work your way through based on your personal preferences. So there you have it, Fragrance Family. 6 incredible Armaf fragrances ranked from challenging to absolutely essential. The beautiful thing about this house is that even our worst option would be considered excellent by most standards. If this video helped you discover your next signature scent, smash that like button and let me know in the comments which Armaf fragrance you're most excited to try. Have you tried any of these already? I want to hear your experiences, good, bad, or surprising. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because next week we're diving into the world of Middle Eastern oud fragrances. And trust me, you won't want to miss that journey. Remember, great fragrance doesn't have to cost a fortune. Sometimes the best discoveries come from the most unexpected places. Until next time, keep exploring, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep smelling fantastic. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, smell and feel good. Stay fragrant.